to the new trend in childcare. And it seems more and more Australian families are opting for male nannies.
They call them Mannies. And our reporter Suze Massara caught up with one such Manny.
What are you guys talking about?
Rachel and I hired a male nanny.
You got a man who's a nanny? You got a Manny?
A decade ago, a male nanny, or a Manny, was still a novelty. Today, it's a very different story.
So, Mark, how long have you been a Manny for?
Since about November last year.
And what made you get into the field?
My education is my background. Males in education has always been a pretty big thing in my family, so we've seen the ebbs and flows, especially coming from a small country town where it was mostly both parent families, to then moving to the city where you had a lot of single parent families and a lot where the dad's not around the kids a lot. So when the opportunity presented itself, I jumped at the chance.
Male nannies have been around in celebrity circles for a while now. Rockers Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love had Michael DeWitt in the 90s, and Britney Spears generated a whole lot of buzz when she hired 28-year-old Naval Academy graduate Perry Taylor to care for her son. But Mannies aren't just a passing celebrity fad.
For the past 8 years, I've worked as a primary school teacher. I've seen a serious lack of responsible male role models in the community. Currently, less than 20% of all primary school teachers are male. And with families getting busier and busier as the world goes by, they have less time to spend with their children. That's where a Manny comes into play.
So what does a Manny do better than a nanny?
Mannies are great fun. They're enthusiastic, young, passionate about child education and passionate about child development.
Without trying to replace the father figure that's not there, we come in and play that male role model. Because I know if you ask Nick, he would turn around and say there's no way that he's ever looking for someone to come and replace his dad, because that's his dad's job. But we can go out and we can play tennis, we can go and do other guy stuff.
Gone! Yes! It's all over! Woohoo!
Kids today are bombarded with negative images of men behaving badly. So there's a real need for children to grow up with positive male influences.
I think there's equally unreliable role models, both male and female, but as long as you can provide that role model that they look up to and want to do the right thing instead of hanging out doing the wrong thing, at the end of the day, that's what you're after.
I really do understand how hard it's got to be to leave your child with another person. I mean, it's like leaving behind a piece of your heart.
Sandy, that's exactly what it is.
Are you gay?
But despite the growing number of nannies in the workforce, the stigma still remains.
Yes, it's true, there is that stereotype. There was that stereotype. Our aim and our mission is to change that stereotype.
So what about you guys? Do any of your friends think it's funny that you have a male nanny, or is it quite normal?
No, a lot of them think it's funny.
What do they say?
The first reaction is he's gay.
And what's been the response from Mark's friends and family?
They love the word Manny. They think it's hilarious. My partner thinks it's hilarious as well. She likes to ring up and stir me up about it, but at the end of the day, it's a job, so, and I enjoy what I do, and I think the boys enjoy hanging out with us.
Good on it.
Brilliant.